Hi, my name is Jay. Your name is
My name is Some.
Lesome.
Yeah.
And your name is
Loon.
Loon.
Yeah.
To meet you. And your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Good to meet you, Joseph. And your name?
Joseph.
Joseph also?
Yes.
Both Joseph? Oh, okay. My wife Pam over here. And we're up here today and we're asking the big question of people. What do you think happens after you die? Your eyes go closed and what happens next? Something or nothing? And if you think there is something, what is that something for you? So after you die, what happens to you? Because you don't know when you're going to die, right? It could be
Yeah.
today. Could drive away and a car could hit you and it could be your last day. You don't know, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to happen after you die?
I don't know how to say about that.
I go to on the
But
sky.
You're going to go to the sky?
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you going to get to the sky?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know? No? Okay. So you just think there is something in the sky that you're going to go to someday. Is it a good place you're going to go to?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you got to do to go there in this life? You have to do anything? You have to be a good person in this life in order to go there?
A good person.
You got to be a good person?
Yeah.
So what does it mean to be a good person?
Oh. I don't know.
Do you think a person that steals money from the bank is a good person?
No.
No? Okay. Do you think somebody that lies to people all the time, do you think that's a good person?
No.
No.
Do you think they're going to go to the sky after they die?
No.
Have you ever lied to somebody during your life? We've
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I've told lies.
Everybody
we've all
do.
Yeah, we've all done, right? Yeah. So if you think that after you die and you lie, you're not going to go into the sky, then where are you going to go? Are you going to stay here, or are you going to go someplace else?
I think just stay here.
You're going to stay here forever?
Yeah.
So you'll die and you'll come back alive again until you do
Yeah,
good
I think
enough?
so.
So you just kind of recycle. You just
Yeah.
go over and over again until you do good enough. Okay. Have you believed that most of your life?
I don't know how to say.
Do you believe that? Did your parents teach you that, or have you? That's something you just thought about yourself.
I just thought about that. My parents never told me like that before.
Your parent never told me. Okay. Well, you see this cross that we have behind here. Do you know what that means?
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about the cross before? What it means and what it means? What it
The cross led by the bachelor.
Because Jesus died for me.
Okay.
Uh,
So do you think Jesus is the one in the sky? Is that the good person that's in the sky
yeah.
that you get to go live with if you've been a good person in this world?
Yeah.
Is that what you believe?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but like what we talked about before is all of us make mistakes, right? We all do things wrong. So how are we going to get to be with him if we've done things wrong in this life?
Oh, if I die, and my Jesus save me.
Except, so what Jesus does for you is all the bad stuff we've done, the lying, the stealing, the looking at people and thinking sexual thoughts about them when you're not married to them. All kinds of things that we all do wrong at some point in time in our life.
Yeah.
All that stuff. If you trust and you repent, you are willing to walk away from that bad stuff in your life and to follow Jesus, when you die, you will go to be with Jesus forever.
Yeah.
If you don't do that before you die, and he knows whether you believe it or not, trust in that or not, because he created everything. He knows what you're thinking inside. So you may be telling me, but he knows what you're really believing inside. If you don't do that before you die, the Bible, the Holy Bible is what we believe in. It's what the cross is spoken about, Jesus. you'll go to hell. Do you know what hell is?
Yeah.
What is hell?
I don't know how to say.
Hell?
Hell.
Hell is something wrong.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
bad. It's a bad. It's a
The
bad
bad
place.
place, yeah.
Yeah, it's a place where, in the Bible, it says it's a place where you're going to burn forever. Have you ever put a match to your skin and felt that? Imagine feeling that forever.
Oh.
Okay? So all we've got to do is trust in Jesus, trust that he can really take away all your bad stuff. If you trust in that, you'll go to be with him forever after you die. And you don't know when you're going to die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about someone that was very close to us that didn't know when he was going to die. Okay? My wife and I, we lost an 18-year-old son in a car accident. How old are you guys?
I'm 70.
Yeah. So you're young still, right?
Yeah.
He was just a normal day. He just graduated from high school,
Yeah.
and he was in his first year in college. And he was on this freeway that's right below us here. See that freeway down there, the 94 freeway?
Yeah.
And he was running late for a cross-country running class. He was a runner.
Oh.
And he was dressed in his shorts, t-shirt, and some running shoes, going to class at Mesa College. And he was going real fast. It was a dry road day just like this, no rain on the road. And he lost control, and he died in the backyard of this house with the white cross on it. See it? Do you see it? See, this is skid marks. See the skid marks right here? They're dead center on the cross. They came off the freeway. There used to be a tree here. He hit the tree. It split his car in half, ripped him out of his seatbelt. He landed in the backyard of this house on his back, looking up at the cross. Parts of his car went completely around the cross on the roof. This cross was here before his accident. And we actually have video of the owner of the house picking up parts of his car around the cross. Okay? So we lost our only son. He died that day, November 6, 2007. Yeah. So the question is, did my son truly accept Jesus into his life and get his bad stuff forgiven before that happened? Because that's what you got to do before it happens. We think he did. But, God knew him inside, right? I don't know my son inside, but God does. That's why I say, if you guys haven't done that, every day you're putting that off, this is how you do it, just so you know. You could go home today. You could be by yourself in your bedroom. You drop down on your knees and you say, Jesus, I believe in you. I'm sorry for the bad stuff I've done. You've seen it all. All the stuff I did it on the internet, all the stuff that I've done to other people and hurt them, made them feel bad, all that stuff. I'm sorry I did it. You saw it all. Please forgive me. I want to be with you forever. You do that and you truly are sincere about that, that is the way you're going to get to heaven. So when you die, if it could be in a car accident, it could be cancer, it could be something that happens in your life, you're going to go to heaven. Isn't that something exciting to think about?
Yeah.
To think about heaven is a place where you're never going to have tears again. You'll be happy forever. Can you imagine being happy forever? Think about the things in this life that make you happy that are good. You're going to have a lot of those things in heaven. You're going to get to see people and smile and laugh and have good times together. Why wouldn't anybody want that? That's so. It's just thinking about. There's good fun and there's bad fun, right?
Yeah.
What is good fun to you? Give me examples of good fun. Doing what you guys are doing right now, right?
Yeah.
You're up here
Okay.
together,
Yeah. Help with your friends, family.
and it's fun, right?
Yeah.
What's examples of bad fun?
Like you're alone. You stay alone, only one something.
Well, maybe you guys get together as friends and you decide to go steal from a store. That's bad
Yeah.
fun, right? So there's a difference, right? There's good and bad in this life. And we all know that when we're doing it. You know before you do something bad that it's bad, don't you?
Yeah.
But you do it anyway. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So God, when you get that relationship with God, He'll help you make the right decisions in this life. Okay? This is my son's, this is a newspaper article the day after the accident, November 7th, 2007. This is his car. Okay, this is the 18-year-old driver killed when car slams into a tree. This is a Union Tribune newspaper, the largest newspaper here in San Diego. So it really did happen. Okay, and that's the newspaper article there. But another thing happened after my son's accident. My son was an organ donor. He donated his body to help other people. So an 18-year-old boy got my son's ligaments in his arm. He was a baseball pitcher, and he threw his arm out. So my son's ligaments went into his body, and he used them. So he wrote us a real nice letter, and I have it in here, thanking us for that happening. Well, at the end of the letter, he left his phone number, and he said, please call me. My wife got on her cell phone and tried to call him. It didn't get him on the cell phone, but left him a voicemail message. Well, we didn't hear anything back from him for a long time. Many, many weeks and months went by. Well, one day we were taking our foster youth Minty, which we are foster youth mentors. We take kids from the county that don't have parents, and we take them out bike riding, camping, and that kind of thing. My son was very active in that when he was alive. Well, one day we were taking our foster youth Minty. His name is Davion. We were driving up the 94 West freeway here, and we were right in front of this house on the road, and we were going to go bike riding in a Coronado. We're driving in this house, in front of this house right here, on the freeway, and my wife's cell phone rings. Who do you think is calling us for the very first time and actually talking to us? The boy that got my son's ligaments in his arms. His name is Blake. He calls us right in front of this house. We're all stunned that he's calling us right in front of this house. We were thinking, why is he calling us in front of this house? So we decided to have dinner with him. So we had dinner with him and his mom at the Claim Jumper restaurant up in Carlsbad. We all sat down to eat, and Blake started asking us questions. He said, what kind of car did Devin die in when the accident happened? And we told him it was an Acura Integra and the model and everything. And he looks at us funny and he says, I drive that same car. And then we find out his mother, who is eating dinner with us, is a CASA, which are like foster youth mentors. They take kids from the county out that don't have parents. They do. So all this stuff is happening. And I think God was involved in all of that. He made those things happen. And I think today, I'm up here today talking to you guys because He wants you in heaven. Someday you're going to die. I guarantee it. You could be young when it happens. You could be old when it happens. But it's going to happen. And if you knew exactly when that was going to happen, you would, try to clean yourself up real quick, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know. So I encourage you guys, if you haven't done it, go home tonight and do it. It's not hard to do. And then find a good Bible-believing church. Do you go to church in the area at all? Have you ever gone to a church?
Yeah.
Which church?
The church of the Mary. No. He knows.
Tata, ngaro phyaja name bro khole.
Oh yeah.
Shadow Mountain. Okay, good for you. Good. Shadow Mountain is a good church. Yeah. My mom goes to Shadow Mountain. My brothers go to Shadow Mountain. It's a good church. So that is a good Bible-believing church. Yeah. They believe in the Bible. They read out of the Bible. Okay. Now, as a Christian, you're growing every day. Every day you should try to read part of the Bible. Not the whole thing all at once. If you can, great. But just a little bit every day, and pray and ask God for help in your life. And He'll help you. Things will happen. Friends will come up to you. Things will just happen in your life. And then He'll want you to get a certain job. He'll want you to be with somebody. Things will start happening in your life. But if you put that off and you don't do that, you'll get down to your end of your life and you'll go, boy, I missed out on a lot. Okay? Because I can tell you, since I've become a Christian, I've seen a lot of things happen. Okay? That I'm so thankful God allowed me to know Him better. Okay? But take those steps, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. You guys are from what country did you say you're from?
Burma.
Burma, huh? Yeah. I've never been there before, but so how many? You gonna be here for a lot of years? You
Yeah.
just live here permanently now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good for you. You live in El Cajon area or
No, San Diego.
San Diego area? Okay. All right. Going to school?
Yeah.
What school do you go to?
Crawford High School.
Crawford High School? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Okay, thank
And God
you.
bless you guys.
Okay,
All right.
you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See you.
All right.